Yo, what is up, lads and laddies? It's Bad Boy Yellow, and today I have a Shadowhunter build slash playstyle slash tips and tricks guide for you, all for the price of free 99. I repeat, that is free 99, okay? And you're probably just sitting there like,
Wow, that is such a great bargain, Yellow.
yeah, it really is. So if you learned something from this video, please consider giving me a like and also, just hit that red subscribe button. Help your boy out. Alright, first we're going to start off with the builds. Now ask yourself, what sounds better to you? A Giga Chat Thrust Impact Gamer?
Or a little giga soy saw bitchy bitch.
If you pick the first option, then you are correct. Otherwise, reroll Sork, you weirdo, disgusting soylent enjoyer. I'm kidding. And I'm just going to put both builds in the description below so you can just copy over the tripods. And so that I don't have to go over every ability since I think it's pretty straightforward. For both of these builds, you're going to have 750 points into Swiftness, 249 points into Domination, and you always have to give 1 point into Crit for RNGesus. Now let's go over the pros and cons of the Thrust Impact build. The pros: you have higher burst damage, you're able to extend your combos more, and you get an extra knockdown. And now the cons. If you don't use Thrust Impact carefully, you can knock out enemies from your teammates' damage, so just be aware of that. And also, it has a very short range, so you really need to be right on top of them. You should be able to not smell them before using it, alright? And now it's time for the pros and cons of the Saw build. The pros: the Saw build gives you another way to deny area, which is really good for trying to take advantage of FOV in the beginning of a match. It also forces you to play safe and not overextend because you do not have that extra damage. I will say the Saw build feels good when you catch at least 2 people in it, and it has a nice bleed. The cons. The cons to the Saw build are exactly the same as the Thrust Impact build. You can accidentally push away enemies out of your teammates' damage if you're not careful. Also, don't forget you can suck on these. Alright, let's talk about the playstyle of the Shadowhunter. If there was one word that could sum up the Shadowhunter's role in PvP, to me, it would be the controller. I feel like Shadowhunters can definitely control the tempo of their matches because of its in and out damage playstyle, along with its long range pokes and good peel potential, since most of their peels come from range abilities like Piercing Thorns and Demonic Vision. Now, your general goal in a match as a Shadowhunter is trying to aim for an early awakening so you can fill up your identity gauge, pop your demon form, do big damn, and get another demon form by the last 30 seconds of the match. However, you can wait to use your first demon form and then ult afterwards to have another identity gauge filled up, but I don't recommend this method because once you exit your demon form, you'll gain a debuff called Composure, which will not allow you to gain Shadow Burst meter for 30 seconds. So it makes it more difficult to get 2 demon forms in a match, especially if you don't play good in the beginning. And on to the last section of the video, which is PvP tips and tricks for Shadowhunter. Use your spacebar dash into Sharpen Cut for a more unpredictable get-in tool. Confirm more grind chains with Demonic Slash to get enemy dashes and to take better map FOV. If you hit a raw Demon Vision and don't have Sharpen Cut or Demonic Slash to follow up, don't be afraid to just walk up to your enemy and hit him with a disrespectful Rising Claw. You can interweave abilities in between your demonic slashes. Your bread and butter combos work better up against walls because your opponents travel less distance, so you won't have to use your spacebar dash to hit your thrust impact. If you have your spacebar dash up after you begin a combo on an enemy and see one of his teammates going for a peel, make sure to use the spacebar dash away from the peeler to either finish your combo or disengage. I don't see enough Shadowhunters using Piercing Thorns into thrust impact. It's a great peeling tool with high burst damage. A common mistake that I see Shadowhunters do is using both Demonic Slash and Sharpen Cut, which can work, but it's very risky to do since you don't have a safe way to get out of an engagement if needed, since your spacebar dash is very short. Rising Claw is a great tool to counter engages. You just need decent reaction time. Demon Vision is one of the best hard CCs in the game. Try and use this ability to counter other hard CCs. An example of this would be an Artillerist stun combo into the nuke, or a Zerker's Sword Storm. Shadowhunter's auto attack has a mechanic where if you press the 4th auto attack when your character glows purple, the dash strike will actually knock up, but you can use this to extend a roll if you're waiting for cooldowns or converge the knock up into a thrust impact if it's off cooldown. Use your awakening as a tool for when you don't have any cooldowns up and need to reset, or if you've overextended and feel like you're going to get engaged on. And of course you can use your awakening as a zoning tool as well. There's 2 ways you should be trying to activate your demon form. The first way is to punish an enemy who doesn't have their roll up, knock them down, go demon form, and pop on them with Bloody Massacre. The second way is activating demon form to immune an enemy's ability, because upon activating demon form it gives you a temporary iframe or invincibility frame. And the last tip is, when you're in demon form, you want to play off your team staggers, CC, and knockdowns to ensure you can get your damage off. Or you can try to catch someone solo, but that is risky since an enemy team should know that you're knockdown vulnerable and they can easily interrupt your damage. Alright, and that about wraps it up for this video. Thank you for making it this far. If you have any questions or video ideas, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to see my PvP journey to Grandmaster, please head over to my Twitch, which is in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time. Bye!